camera is again not working, so I'll just show this thing. Is share my screen, and this is still there. Here we have done in the previous class, and we are going to go over. And as I've told, after this we are going to do a PERN project. Also, PERN means PostgreSQL Express React and Nodes, and it's a very good project. We are going to do that. Okay, so that is there. So let's get started, and we'll start from where we have left. So this, and as I've told yesterday also, this can be applied to any Oracle or Sybase project also, because at the end of the day they are also SQL. Only this, see this slash backslash l, all these things command which are like the administrative level of commands, they are different. As a select and all these things are same. So we are going to start with there is a, suppose we want to count the number of employees with the gender, type of gender. So what we can do this thing. Okay, select gender, comma, count, star, from employees, group by. So this is about the group by gender I'm doing. And oh, group by, there is a issue. This group by doesn't have this underscore. I don't know why. Why it is not showing me? Select gender, count from. Okay, got it. Got it. My bad. Employees. I think it is employees. Yeah, so it is coming now. So see this. So it is telling how many people of each gender are there. Male and female are the largest. Then all these other genders are also there, which are not the official gender in the Europe and US. Okay, so it is all the genders they have covered because I've taken data from a site, and dummy data as you've seen yesterday. Okay, so we are taking it from there. So gender, count star, home employees, group by. So it is grouping by that thing. Okay, so now we can also have a having keyword here. Okay, having keyword, but the having keyword we can add the conditions here. So let me take this, and my gender is there. Then having count star is greater than 20. So only 20. So only some of them are there. So it is like having a count. Okay. So I'm having a count means having a condition in this. I'm filtering further. Okay. So one more thing, we just want to have a new set of data, because we, okay. So let us have some new set of data. We'll again go to that data generation site, that is this is a very good site. Actually, I found it very good. Mokaru mokaru.com. So we are going to create a new table actually now. Okay, so ID is okay. This time I am going to have, instead of this, I'm going to have make. And see, if I click here, I want to have a like a car database. Okay, so I will go here and do a car, because they also know that car make I'll do. Then I will go here and do a model. I'll do, and this will be car model. Then I will go here and do a, here I see price, and price will be number. Price will be number. Okay, this number it will be there. Price, because of car price also we need, and this and this I don't need. Price is like, okay, let us have something like the price. The minimum is like 10,000 to 100,000, and rest of them are okay. Not CSV. I want a SQL 1000, and include create table also I need. Okay, and the table name is not mock data. Table name is like car. Table name is like car. Okay, then let me have this preview now. So my preview will have this create car and all these things and all. Make 1 2 3 4. Okay, okay, that is cool. So let me download this data, and this car is been downloaded. Okay, so now we'll add this data, but for that, actually, I have already used this once. So car, maybe car underscore one dot SQL I'm going to do, and then backslash I users window response and downloads and car underscore one dot SQL. Okay, so car underscore one dot SQL, and it was inserted everything. So let us also see select star from car, and it will show me all the cars and all the prices and all. Okay, so that is there now. Okay, so now we'll see the aggregate function. So what is this aggregate function? So aggregate functions are very important in SQL. It is something like select max price from car. Select max price from car, which is the maximum price from of a car. So then I will do a select min price of a car. It will show me the min price, and select AVG price of a car. It will show me the average price of a car, but it is showing me such a long thing. I could also round it off. Okay, so with this ROUND round, and like this, and do round, and from car it is done. And then I can have like the group by thing also here. So select okay, average price. I'll have a make comma average price from car, and then I will have a group by make I'm doing. So what it is doing, okay, so GMC it's the make average price is this, Maybach the it is the Honda the average price is this, so it is giving me the average price. So Porsche the average price is this, so it is giving me that. Okay, so that is there the average price. Okay, group by make. So see, like Honda have a lot of cars, so it is taking the average of that only the average of that. So that is there. Then we have some also is there. Some is there, some price from car, all of the price. Then we can have like here I can have some price from car group by make. So all the sum of the GMC cars, so total number of value of the GMC cars and all those things, Lincoln and all those things. Okay, so we can also give arithmetic operations in PostgreSQL. Suppose we need to give a 10% discount on all the cars, then what to do? Okay, so we will and another thing is that we can name a column also. Okay, so what we are going to do, select make comma model comma price as original comma price minus price into 0.10. Okay, so this as I'm doing, as will be the new name as discounted from okay. Make model price as original price is price minus 10. So I'm giving a discounted price. All of the cars now have a discounted price. So this is the very cool way to get all the discounted like this. Okay, so as discounted and original. So this is how we do price as original and the discounted. Okay, so that is done. Now we can also get the age from a date column. Okay, so how to do that? So we have employees where we have a date of birth column, so we'll use that. Okay, select first name comma last name comma DOB comma age now comma DOB as age from select first name, last name, date of birth, age. See, age I am taking age now and date of birth. So age is now with the now column I'm taking the age. So this is how we can get the age. Okay. And then I do this. See, the age is exactly, it is given like 2 years, 5 months, and whatever the days are there, it is giving me that. So this is how the age thing is been done. And with the now we can get the correct date. Okay, so it will keep on changing. So that is there. Now we'll check the concept of primary key. So we know the concept of primary key already. So, but let us create another table so we can have that concept again. So the primary key is like the primary key of a table means it is the thing which describes the table. Okay, so that is like, so let us create a new table, like create table person ID big serial not none comma name guy car 50 not none comma gender var car 50 not none comma. Let me take it in the next line because you can easily take it in the next line. Email, as I told this earlier also, var car 50 not none. Okay. Like this. So this all I have done. So ID, and we have not taken the primary key or something. So but it is like this I have taken. Okay. So I'll do it, and the create table is done. If I do a /d for sun and do, and then this it will be like this begin, and all these things are there. Now the problem is that we can insert. So why the primary key is required? First let me see why the primary key is required. So let me insert the same thing with the same ID, and that is the reason why primary key is required. So insert into person ID comma name comma gender comma email values is like 1 comma then do x class comma name comma then do at gmail.com. This the insert spelling is wrong, so it will throw me an error. ID, name, gender, email, values, and all are there, and then ID name. See, now I am going to enter the same thing like name. Okay, so I will use some other email ID like okay TWD, and all I am going to use. So the name, same ID I'm using, and it is inserted actually, which is a wrong thing. Okay, it should not have been allowed. Select star from person. Select start from person and see 111 it is coming. It is not an ideal thing. Both of them have the same ID, so this is not an ideal thing. So first thing is that I need to add a primary key. So we have not added a primary key while creating it, but we can do it later on. But we should have done it here, but we have not done it in the creative, so we can do it later on. So I'll do a alter table person, add primary key as id, primary key as id, alter table person, add primary key as id. I'll do error could not add create unique id, because the thing is that id is duplicated. So what we need to do, we need to delete it first. Okay, then only we can do it. So if we have 100 things with the same id rows, we cannot have the primary key as that. We do first really delete those 100 rows. That is a problem. Okay, so we're learning delete also. Delete from person, and we should not always give some condition in delete, or else it will delete everything. Where id equal to 1, both of them are deleted, because if I see this, nothing is there. Okay, so now I will again do this alter table person, add primary key id. Now I'll do it, it is done, and then I'll do a slash t person. I'll do slash t person, and this is like another. So it is telling that person primary key is there. So it is telling. Now we have a unique key constant also. So what is this unique key constant? It means that duplicate keys are not allowed. Okay, duplicate keys are not allowed. So again, we use the alter. We can use it at the starting also, but we'll use it with alter table person, add PREINT, add constraint unique email, add constraint unique email, UNIQUE, unique email. So like this, unique email, add constant unique email. Unique email is a name. Okay, unique email is the name of the constant, and it is like the email should be unique. Alter table is been done. So now I will again insert. Okay, insert. I will again insert first thing. Where I have the insert. Okay, insert is here. So actually we don't need the id. Id is big int. It will be automatically done if you don't give it. So I will have this thing like this. Insert is done. Now I will again try to insert another thing like Nabindu Viswas maybe. I will try to do this thing. See, the emails are same, and it is giving me duplicate key. TWD already exists. You cannot have a duplicate key like this. So now I will have it like this. Okay, TWD. Okay, I'll have a Bindu at gmail.com, because this is not there. We deleted it earlier. So I'll do this, and see, it has been inserted. So if I do a select like this, it will show me 1 and 3. So maybe 2 was deleted. So it was, anyways, the ID is automatically been generated. Okay, so also I will do a slash d person. I will do a slash d person, and it will show me this another unique email is been added, which is the unique constraint. Okay, so now we will add a constraint. Okay, now we will add a constraint to check here. Okay, so let us add a check constraint. Okay, check constraint we are going to add. So alter table, add constraint, and it's not like a unique email. So this constraint name will be gender, GENDERTRAINTS, gender constraints, and check gender equal to female or gender equal to male, like this, gender equal to female and gender equal to male. So this is there. So this means the gender can be male or female only, and I'll do this person, and so it will tell me that the gender constraint is also there. So now let us add some more, like Bindu Vishwas. Okay. The Vishwas. Mail is okay. It's inserted. Let's do it from here. Email is also inserted. Let us now do something different, something wrong, Dolly. And let me do one thing. Let me make a spell mistake like this. Female. Okay, like this. DOLLY. And it will give me this violet. The check constraint is been done because it can only have this person violet check constraint, gender constraint. So it will give me this error. Okay. So now if I do select, all these things are done. Okay. So now what I want to do, okay. Okay, so let us learn how to update something. How to update something. So for that, update command is there. Okay, so I'll do a update person set email equal to Narindu Biswas at gmail.com, where ID equal to 3. Okay, so it is done. Similarly, I will do one more thing. Let me do one more thing first, then we'll do the. So where ID is 1, so ID 1 doesn't have a surname. So let us give ID 1 a surname. So ID 1 Bindu Das. Name. So see what will happen. Now Bindu Das is coming and this is the 1 and 3. Both of these are changed. So this is there. Now what we are going to learn? We are going to learn how to very important concept known as joins. So joins are very important. So joins are used to join two table actually. So get both our data, and we are going to learn about that. Okay. So for learning join, we need to create some other table. Okay. So we will create some other table like. Let us create some two tables, and joins are always between two tables, so we create two tables. Okay, so like this, create table by id is big serial, not null, primary key, comma, make var char 50 not null, comma, model var char 50 not null, comma, price is numeric 19, comma 2 not null, like this. Hello, and the byte table is created. Similarly, I will have a, okay, let us do it from the starting. Create table customer, id is big serial, not null primary key, comma, name is var char 50, not null, gender is var char 50, not null, email is var char 50, date of birth is date, not null. And now the main thing is that, okay, so we have to establish a relation between both of this table. Okay, so this customer table will have one more thing here. So this is very important. Bike underscore id is big int. So this is known as referencing. Okay, this is how we do referencing. Without this, it is not possible to have these joins and all. Okay, so bike id is big int reference references. Should spell it right. References. In autocomplete here. I'm too much used to autocomplete. Okay, bike ID, and so it is references to the bike ID. So bike ID is referencing, and comma unique BNKE underscore ID. Bike ID should be unique also. So this is the main thing. This is the main thing how they are related. So bike ID, okay, begin references bike ID. So bike ID is a new column which is referencing this ID. So this is how they are related. So I'll do it, and this will also be done. Slash d bike if I do. So bike will have this bike, this primary key is there. Okay, so it is also telling me that customer has a constraint on this. So this is like a foreign key here. Okay, so this is like this, and now I'll do the slash customer, and if I see this, so it is telling me that this bike ID, which is a big int, it is a constraint, it is a foreign key, means it is a foreign key constraint and all. Okay, so it is telling me this. Okay, so now we will actually insert some data. Let us insert some data here. So insert into bike. What's not insert into bike ID? I need the ID make model price values is 1, comma 0, splendor, hero splendor, comma 60,000 rupees dot 34, like this. Then 2 TVS, forgot the name. TVS. Okay. There's a Victor bike is there. Victor. And let it be like 65,056. TVS bike is there. Then the next one is like Honda. Activa 75. Okay. So like this I have. So now if I do a select star from bike, I'll have all these three things. Now I'll also insert into the customers. Okay, so insert into customer name, comma gender, comma email, comma bob comma bike id. Okay, then values is like bindu comma mail comma bindu at gmail.com and date of birth. Let me make it a bit bigger so that I can have it in one line. Date of birth is checks 27 1982 comma and one I'm doing no. So one bike ID one. So Navin have this bike. I really have this bike actually. So insert is done. Okay, and then and Navindu, most of you know Navindu is my name. Okay, so maybe 3 and this person will have this second bike and Robin. Robin is ROBI and Robin. Like this, Robin will have the second bike. Yeah. See? Eight email third bike Honda Activa. Actually, it is mainly driven by females. It's not like this. It is like a female can drive anything, but it is like a scooter type of a bike in India. So that is there. Okay, if someone is watching from the US, so that is there, and we've done this thing. So I'll do a select star from customer. So start from customer, and it has been so. See, the bike IDs are the referencing bike IDs are been done. So now, okay, I want to insert one more value here in the customer. Okay, and this time what will happen? This time I don't want to give a bike. Maybe this person is not old enough to have a bike. And what will happen here? I will remove the bike ID. So we can do it. We do like this also. So I'll do this. So it is done. So you will see that doesn't have a bike. Any bike ID it doesn't have. So now, okay, one more thing. Let me again do the. Okay. So this. Let us have both of these things open. So now we'll use something known as an inner join. So what is this inner join? Inner join is used for joining two tables, and we get the columns from each of them. Let me show what I'm telling. Okay, so inner join is we should have all the matching thing. Okay, so I'll have a select. This is very important stuff. Select customer dot name, because see some of the things here where after joining we'll see that you will join both of the tables, so we should know from which table which thing is coming. So customer dot name I'll do, then customer dot bob I'll do, and then bike dot make comma bike dot model from customer join bike from customer join bike on. So join bike on what? Join bike on. Okay, from customer join bike. From customer join bike. So join is there. On what? So the key which is common in both of them, that we have to give here. Okay. So it is like customer dot bike underscore ID equal to bike dot ID. Bike dot ID is there. So I'll do it and see all of the things are see some of them are coming from there. Name, date of birth is coming from customer. Make, model is coming from the bike. And we've joined it on the bike ID. So Nabindu have a Splendor, Robin have a Victor, Kate have a Honda Activa. So this is how it is done. But now there is something known as a left join also. Left join. So left join, what happens? Suppose there is this thing in which the customer have more data, means, but one of them doesn't have a bike, but I want that one also to be there. So then we'll have something known as a left join. Okay, so I have like this. Sure, what does that mean? Select star from customer, left left join bike on. Okay. Customer left join bike, because the customer have one more person there who doesn't have a bike. So customer left join bike on what? On customer dot bike id equal to bike dot id. I'll do see. Everyone is coming. See, the last one Hriday is also coming. It was an extra field which was not matching with anything in the bike, but then also it is coming. So that is the main thing. Means with the left join we can do something like this. Okay, something in the left table which is not even matching with the right table. It will show that thing. So yeah. So actually, I will give the attendance sheet. I forgot to give it. Okay. Mark your attendance here. Mark your attendance here, please. And that is there. And we are done with this thing. And a lot of you are not is attending this thing. I know that is okay. Means PLSQL, as I've told, PLSQL is used in a lot of startups in the big company. Also, you'll get. It is not like everybody is using a NoSQL database. No, it is not there. I know a lot of a startup how they work. So a lot of them are using PLSQL, PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is the favorite. See, I am also, we are also building a product. So that product is also means for a client, of course, and that product is also having a PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is still very much popular because sometimes people are more used to this also, and sometimes the data which need to be stored, it is not always easy to store it in a MongoDB kind of database, which is a NoSQL database. See this things, this relationship which you have just saw at last, that joins and all those things between two tables, they're not possible in MongoDB. But that's why the SQL also, SQL is not gone anywhere. When MongoDB was invented, means everybody thought that SQL is gone. No, it is still used. See, there is some, I used to be a database developer, so there is something known as the ACID properties. So the SQL database are very much consistent, but they struggle to vertically scale and what. See, so a very good example I will take. Okay, uh, the banking data, it is like very important. So if something is deducted from an account, it should be credited to other account. Those things are very much important. So that's why they always take Oracle and all. So where, because of consistency is there, but in MongoDB and all, so these consistencies are not there. So they're used mainly in some startups, suppose which is like having a medium kind of a blogging kind of a startup, means in which we write blogs and all. Suppose medium or dev.to or something like that is there. So in that, what will happen, they will most probably go with MongoDB. What happens, even if something is failed to load, even if a user is submitting his or her blog and they're not able to submit it, they're not going to have financial loss. So that those kind of database where a lot of people hit at the same time. So the benefit of MongoDB is that a lot of people can hit at the same time. Means it takes the load in a very good way. Scalable. It is more scalable even than Oracle and all those things. But there are ways in bigger enterprises always find ways to do that thing. So those ways are done with DevOps and all those things. But MongoDB is very easy to scale. So all those things are there. All both of them have their use case. As I've told, financial transaction very much use cases is SQL database, and if you go for non-finance thing, but in which need the high availability and you can have a lot of connection at one time, then the NoSQL kind of database are the must. Okay, so with this we'll end today's stream, and we'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to do a PERN project. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and maybe we'll end in 2 days only. I don't know how much time it will take, but we are going to do a very good PERN project. PERN means PostgreSQL Express Reactor Node.js. We are changing the M from the MERN project, which is MongoDB Express Reactor Node. Okay, with this I'll end the today's stream, and we'll meet